Okay, welcome back to the session. Uh, so last class we discussed about AC and DC amplifiers, and also we found out the bandwidth of a AC amplifier. Next, we'll move to the applications. Like in the beginning of the things, I have told you the applications of operational amplifier as a summer and subtractor. So here, this summing amplifier in this can do it as a summer op amp used as a summer in two ways. That is by using an inverting amplifier and non-inverting. Here, by using with the help of this inverting and non-inverting circuit, we'll be using as a summing amplifier. Next, so we'll see one by one how can you use inverting as a summer or adder, I can say. So as you know that operational amplifier has high input impedance. So if you want to have, for example, if you connect two or more inputs towards input, so it will going to add the number of inputs you are giving to the input. The output will be an addition of all the inputs. If you are giving to the inverting summer, it will be a negation of the inputs. As you know that you're giving to the inverting terminal. Similarly, the addition of number of inputs will be positive for non-inverting summer. So next, we'll move on to the inverting amplifier as a summer. So here I can say here it is, just observe the circuit. So here we are adding three inputs, VA, VB and VC. So, and it is connected through three resistors RA, RB and RC, and the respective currents are IA, IB, IC. And here it is non-inverting terminal is grounded. So I'll get a doubt that why you're included the resistor RM. As I already told you in the last session, that is offset minimizing resistor RM is connected to the non-inverting terminal. So I can say like this. So whatever the voltage drop, total voltage drop towards inverting and should be equal to non-inverting terminal to nullify the offset. So that is just to nullify the offset. So other than that, you are giving three inputs to the inverting terminal and expecting output will be addition of three inputs with a sign negative. Yes. So now you can observe here, you can easily simplify or you can easily find out the output expression for the summer. Just you can observe or you can three currents are moving towards the node V2. Just apply KCL. So if you apply KCL, what will happen? These three currents are moving to the node V2 and one current leaving away from the node, that is IF, and here IB, bias current. So here it is, there are four current terms, IA, IB, IC, IF, IB. So three are moving to the node and two are moving away from the node. So what will happen to the current expression? If you apply KCL at node V2, so we'll get a current expression is, so IA plus IB plus IC is equal to IB plus IF. So next, uh, just 1 second. So next, here it is, you know that virtual concept V1 is equal to V2. V1 is, as we have grounded, V1 is equal to V2 is will be 0. So that is from virtual concept. So it is V1 is equal to V2 is equal to 0. So hence no bias current. So voltage and current are directly proportional. If voltage is 0, no bias current will be there. IB will be 0. What will happen to equation 1? So IB becomes 0. So we all three currents IA, IB, IC is equal to feedback current IF. So now you write IA in terms of voltage and resistance. IA is VA by RA and IB is VB by RB, IC is VC by RC. And that should be equal to, and for feedback current is, you can observe the current sign here. This V2 minus V0. So what is the value of V2? V2 is 0. 0 minus V0 by RF. So I mean to say minus V0 by RF. So now RF just will be transferred to the left side. It will be RF by RA, VA, RF by RB, VB, RF by RC, VC. Just note down this expression. So V0 is equal to minus of RF by RA into VA, RF by RB into VB, RF by RC into VC. So now, for example, if you have having three inputs, the respective resistance value RA, RB, RC are of equal resistance value, same resistance. So what will happen? So here it is, your resistance is equal, the expression becomes, just RF is common and here all resistance are equal, so it will become minus RF by R into VA plus VB plus VC. So next, so three resistance equal, your expression will be like this. So next, what will happen if all four resistance are equal, like RA, RB, RC, that is also equal to the feedback resistor. All four resistors are of value R, then your expression becomes V naught is equal to VA plus VB plus VC. The previously it was, so previously it was RF by R. Now RF is also equal to these three resistors. R by R get cancelled. We'll be getting V naught as is a negation of sum of three inputs. So I can say output voltage is equal to negative sum of all input voltages. So V naught is equal to minus of VA plus VB plus VC. So next, just solve this and tell me your answer. Just post in a chat message. It is private message. Just share your answer. Option A, B, C, or D. Just observe here. They've taken instead of feedback resistor RF, they're labeled as R2. Now you need to find out the value of R2. They've given the values. It is an addition of two inputs that given to the inverting terminal. So I mean to say inverting summer. Here it is the input voltage V1 is 4 volts and V2 is 2 volts. You can observe the sign here. It is minus. And here it is R2 is 12K and here V0 is given as minus 3 volts. As you know that inverting summer output is negative. So they're given 3 volts, minus 3 volts. Now just share your answers through the chat. I'll check out and I'll tell you. Just try it out fast. Solve and tell me your option. Fast, I want all of you to do it. Just formula, you know that V0 is equal to minus RF by RA into VA plus RF by RB into VB. Only two inputs here. So RF is nothing but your R2. V0 is minus 3 volts. So here RA is 4K, RB is 12K, V1 is 4 volts and V2 is minus 2 volts. Yes. Yes, are you with me? Are you doing? I'm not getting any answer in the chat message. I've not received any single answer from you. It's very simple one. Yes. Somebody is saying it is B. No. USN 60. Good try. But it is not correct. Just check it out properly. It is V1 is 4 volts. V2 is minus 2 volts. Again, one more. Yes. Very good. Very good. Again, 60. Yes. Very good. Got correct answer. Vikas. Good. Yes. Good. Going on. Just is good. Just try. So someone is asking for the formula. Let me go back to the next previous slide. So formula is, this formula you're supposed to follow. This is for three inputs. You check it for two inputs. This is for three inputs. V0 is equal to minus of RF by RA into VA plus RF by RB into VB you're supposed to do. Again, two more messages. No. Option D. Option B, no. Observe carefully. Yes, Jayashree, very good. Yes, try it out fast. Meghna, 83. Nisha, Ishwant, very good. Yes, good try. Nikhil, Neha Patil. Yes, correct. Kirtana, check out properly. What is V1, V2? Hemavati, no. 78, good. Ashita, yes, correct. Yes, USN 139 is also correct. Dhanush, yes, correct. You try it out and just do it. It is very easy. Inverting summer is very easy. You need not to apply superposition theorem, nothing. So you can easily get it. USN 9, 18 TE 9 is good. Answer is correct. So we'll keep this problem for another 3 minutes. Just try it out fast. Yes, Ritika Acharya, Hemavati, 58, 409. Another 2 more minutes. Srinivas, try it out. Yogesh, no. Eighteen T002, correct. Yes, meanwhile, just so I'll go back to the next question. Just those who have finished it they can try this. So here there are two inverting, some are cascaded. Just try to find out again, see the signs. So V2 is here minus 1 volt. Be careful with the sign. So don't think that it is 2 volts here also 1 volt. Just see the sign. It is positive, negative, and negative, positive. Meghna, correct. 18 EC 70 is correct. Let's find out which option, which answer you say it is correct. So here you need to understand. So this is the first summing amplifier. Sorry, 1 second. So here you need to find out V naught of the first stage. That will be the input for the second stage. So here the problem is very clear. It is two inverting amplifier as cascaded, two inverting summer. The each of two inputs. First you find out the first inverting summer, find out the V naught. That V naught will be the input for the second inverting summer. You will get obviously negative value. Tell me what is a negative value you will get. Just ping me your answer, output of first summing amplifier, and that value will be fed to the negative second. Vikas, 9/2. No. So somebody said output Shramant is 4.5 volts. Nikhil is minus 7.5. Agree. Minus 7.5 or minus 4.5. So it is 18 by 6, 18 by 6K, 18K by 6K into 2 volts plus here 18K by 2, 12K into minus 1 volt. So it is minus 4.5 volts. It's correct. So output of first inverting summer is minus 4.5 volts. Shamant, very good. You got the answer. But sign, you should taken care of sign. Sign is not proper. So output of first inverting summer is minus 4.5. So I'm giving the answer. First output of first inverting summer is minus 4.5. Next, go ahead. You'll get V notice. Just ping me your answer. A, B, C, D. Which option you go with? Yes, Amavati, good try. Yes, minus 4.5. Yes, Shamant, you're correct. Kirtana, correct. Arshita, very good. Yeshwant, yes. Yes, correct. Yosen, 65. Yes, good try. Yes, I hope at least you can doing it. Do it. The first, you got the less responses, but second is you're getting the fast responses and trying to. It's very good. USN 2, 18 TE2. Yes, good, correct. 18 EC, Nisha, Bhumika is correct. Yogesh, correct. Yes, you got it. Sharanya, very good. I'm only telling the output of first way summing amplifier is 4.5 minus 4.5. You need to find out only the second summing amplifier. So it is 36K by 6K into minus 4.5 plus 36K by 12K into 3 volts. So you will be getting answer is 18 volts. The previous was 3.6K. So first problem answer is option A. The second I am only telling it as B. Yes, many of them got 18. Ritika Acharya, Srinivas, Jayashree, Meghana, USN 139. Yes, correct. Yes, we'll move on to the next. Yes, now find out the similar way. Same thing. Same thing. Just observe. Meghna is correct. Yes, just try to do this. The last of inverting summer. So here again, V0 for the circuit shown below here, V1, V2 are positive. So just observe positive, negative, positive, negative. So here you need to apply a formula in such a way that 2K by 3K into 6 plus 2K by 4K into 2 volts. So what is your answer? Obviously negative. So negative we can't predict A or B because both are negative. So tell me the value, either 15 or 5. Just I given a hint. So only the first two options are with negative. Yes, I got the answer from Yashwant, Yogesh, USN 65 405, 54, 146, 409, 157, 55. Yes, very good, Shamant. Sharanya, yes, and 65. Yes. So his answer is minus 5 volts. Yes, many of them tried. Yes, good. 139, 50. Jayashree, Ritika Acharya. Yes. Himavati, Harshita. Okay, yes. Good response. Thank you. Just continue the same. So next we'll move on to the non-inverting. 18 TE 15. Good. Yes. So now again, how can you, what do you mean by scaling amplifier? Just we come across with summing amplifier. Next, let me see with a scaling amplifier. Scaling means you should have some value. So I can say here, the circuit is same, what you have come across with inverting summer. Here it is each input will be multiplied by some factor. So that factor will be your RF by RA, RF by RB, or RF by RC. The factor will be different, that will be added together. So just we'll take a example as 3 input scaling amplifier. The circuit is same as inverting summer. Again, you need not to write the circuit. Once you write the circuit, it is enough. So scaling amplifier is also called a weight amplifier because it is having its own weight. It weight may be different or it may be a same. So here RA, RB, RC are different in values. So output voltage of the scaling amplifier, this is output voltage of summing amplifier. You can observe here, first one. So V0 is RF by RA VA, RF by RB VB, RF by RC VC. So here if you want to make a different factor, that is by using RF by RA, RF by RB into VB, RF by RC into VC. So here these resistance are not equal. These factors are not equal. So RF by RA is different, RF by RB is different, RF by RC is different. So 10 more minutes, we'll continue just logged in again. Today we need to complete this topic, simple topics. So this is about scaling amplifier. It's multiplying with different scaling factor. So next coming to the averaging circuit. We know that how to find out average of a number. It is average is total by the number of numbers, input numbers. So here also again it is talking about 3 input averaging circuit. So here you're going to average of 3 input voltages. So sum of 3 input by total number. So here 3 inputs having a resistance RA, RB, RC is equal to R. The gain by which each input is amplified must be equal to 1 over the number of inputs. So here just observe, this is already derived in inverting summing amplifier. So I've equated all the resistors, that is RA, RB, RC. The 3 input resistance value is equivalent to R. So you are already familiar in the previous slide, it is minus RF by R into VA plus VB plus VC. So here what you have to do is, here it is, you're equating your gain factor. What is the gain factor here? The gain factor is RF by R. So gain factor of inverting amplifier, you're equating into 1 by N. N is number of inputs. So what is the number of inputs in this case? It is 3. So RF by R will becomes 1 by 3. So if you replace RF by R is 1 by 3, your expression become like this. Minus V0 is equal to minus of VA plus VB plus VC by 3. So I mean to say it is, your inverting amplifier can also be used as an averaging circuit. Your output becomes a negation of average of 3 input values. So next. So now here it is a little bit, the like inverting summer is very easy, but here it is non-inverting a little bit calculation you require. So here just observe again, here also having 3 inputs VA, VB, VC, that is applied to the non-inverting terminal, and inverting terminal is grounded. So I need to find out what is the output voltage of 3 inputs. So here just here we get to find out the respective voltages by applying a superposition theorem. So here just observe in the non-inverting terminal, you can observe three resistors because three inputs. We'll find out one by one. So here it is, if you want to find out voltage VA at V1, the remaining two resistor terminals will be grounded. So you're measuring one voltage at a time by applying a superposition theorem. So this R and R, these two are resistors in parallel fashion. So it is R into R by R plus R. That is R square by 2R. So it is R by 2 and it is R. So now this is R by 2. Now I need to find out, just apply voltage divider. Here you need to apply two analysis. One is superposition theorem, measuring one at a time. And one more thing is voltage divider. So what is the node voltage here? It is V1. So what is V1 now? V1 is the applied voltage is VA. VA into the, what is the resistance, total resistance here? R by 2. So VA into R by 2 divided by sum of the resistance. R plus R by 2. Similarly, when you are measuring the voltage VB, VA and VC will be grounded. So that time also we'll get two resistance in parallel, that is R by 2 by R plus R by 2 into VB plus R by 2, R plus R by 2 by VC. So here it is, here you're applying superposition and voltage divider circuit. I hope you understood this expression. So one thing you need to remember here, if you want to find out VA, these two terminals will be grounded. The second condition is apply voltage divider to this. So here you have a node voltage V1. So V1 is equal to VA into R by 2 divided by the sum of resistance R plus R by 2. Similarly, VB, VC. So next, if you simplify this, R plus 2R plus R, everything you'll get 1 by 3 VA, 1 by 3 VB, 1 by 3 VC. Just as simplification. 2R plus R by 2. So another 5 minutes it is showing the time. Is it clear? So just you know how to write a superposition and voltage divider. This is normal simplification. So after simplifying, you'll get, so VA by 3, VB by 3, VB by 3, VC by 3, sorry, it is VC. So it is, if you take 3, 1 by 3 as common, it is VA plus VB plus VC by 3. So here I can say it is an averager. Here a non-inverting amplifier acts as a averager. So output voltage V0 is the gain times V1. So here what is the gain in non-inverting amplifier? It is 1 plus RF by R1 times V1. Similarly, in non-inverting amplifier also we made it minus RF by R. Here also it is gain of non-inverting is 1 plus RF by R1 into V1. So 1 plus RF by R1 into V1 is, here it is VA plus VB plus VC by 3. So VA plus VB plus VC by 3. So here just observe the averaging amplifier. Just how you have written in inverting amplifier, it is negation of VA plus VB plus VC by 3. Whereas averaging using non-inverting amplifier is 1 plus RF by R1 times VA plus VB plus VC by 3. So next, in summing amplifier, if you want to make this as averaging, it is gain is 1 plus RF by R1 is equal to number of inputs. Here number of input is 3. So V0 becomes 3 by 3, get cancelled. You'll get V0 is sum of 3 inputs, VA plus VB plus VC. So here V0 is equal to summation with a positive sign because it is a positive terminal. Output is positive. VA plus VB plus VC. So summing of all inputs or addition of 3 inputs. So here averager is the circuit. This expression for averaging. So gain times the averaging of 3 input value. So I want you to try it out this. So before trying, just I'll explain this problem first, because here you need to apply summing, superposition theorem and voltage divider. Observe carefully. So here it is in 2 input non-inverting summer. 2 inputs are applied to the non-inverting terminal. The input are V1 and V2. Even V2 value given V1 3 volts, V2 minus 4 volts. Here you need to find out the value output voltage. So here it is, what I need to do is when I'm measuring this value, V2 will be grounded. So what we'll get? So first let me see observe here. So when I'm measuring V2 or V01, the 1 will be grounded, and when you're measuring V1, this will be grounded, one at a time. So here it is. So what will happen? So V01 is what? 1 plus RF by R1 times V plus. So 1 plus RF by R1. What is RF? 9K. R1 is 1K. The gain times output voltage for non-inverting amplifier is 1 plus RF by R1 times V1, right? So like that it is 1 plus RF by R1 is 9K by 1K V plus. So what is a V plus in this case? So V plus is 2. It is voltage across this value 2K by sum of the resistance. What is the sum of resistance? 5. 2 by 5. 2 by 5 times V2. This is V2. So 2 by 5 times V2. V2 here it is 2 by 5 is 1 plus 9. KK get cancelled. 1 plus 9 is 10. 2 by 5 into 10. So it is 4. So 4 times V2. Similarly, let V2 will be grounded. V2 is grounded. So V02 will be, again it is 1 plus RF by R1. RF is 9K, R1 is 1K. So it is a gain times V plus. What is V plus in this case? You are measuring across V2 into 3 by sum of the resistance 5, 3 by 5. So 3 by 5 into 10. So 6, 6 times V1. So add these two. 6 V1 plus 4 V2. So what is V1? So V1 is 3 volts. V2 is minus 4 volts. 6 3 is 18 minus 16. So option A is your answer. So it is 18 minus 16. So 2 volts. Yes, USN 65 is telling it is 4 volts. So here it is 1 plus RF by R1. RF is equal to R1, same value, 50 kilo ohms. So your gain becomes two times. You need to find out the value of V1, V2. The input voltages are given here 2 volts and 4 volts. Kottresh is telling it is 0.4 volts and USN 78 is telling 3.9. Yeshwant is telling that 6 volts. Nisha also telling it is 6 volts. Shamant, so maximum 6 volts. And 47 USN 10.5. Jyoti 6. Sharanya 6. USN 9.6. T002 also 6. Bhumika. So majority of them are telling 6 volts. Jayashree 6. Nisha, you can unmute and you can justify how you have taken the values. Just can you read out? Hello, Nisha. So Meghana is 6 volts, Srinivas 6 volts, Dhanush 6 volts. So don't say it is simply 6 volt. You try it out and then tell me. Kotesh, still it is 0.6. 1 second, I'll only unmute, wait. Kotesh, get ready, I'll come back to you later. 0.6 you're telling. Yes, Nisha.
Mom, when V1 is grounded, ma'am, gain will be 1 plus 50K by 50K. So that is 2.
2, yes.
Yes, ma'am. V plus will be V2 into 20K by 40K. And V2 we have given 4 volts. So that will be 2 into 2, 4 volts.
Yes.
And when V2 is grounded, 2 into V1 into 20K by 40K, and V1 is 2 volts. So that will become V02 is 2 volts. So 4 plus 2 is 6 volts.
Yes. Kotesh. Is anyone, you're not accepting 6? You're telling it is not correct, anyone? Yes, are you with 6? 6 is correct answer. Hello, Kotesh. Hello. Hello, Shamant. Shamant.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it 6 volts?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, I hope all of you got 6 volts now. Did you solve it? I'm not finding Kotesh here. Okay. Just send me your answers. Those who have not got 6 volts. Yogesh is telling 6 volt. Yes. I'll come back to the Kotesh later. You're told it is 0.6 volts. Kotesh, check it out once again. Yes, we'll continue. So next, here one more configuration. You're not only inverting, non-inverting, you have a differential configuration. So now, moreover, differential amplifier can be used as a subtractor than summing amplifier. So here differential amplifier, because you're going to differentiate between 2 input terminals. So here just observe first, let me go with the subtractor. The subtractor circuit is like this. Just observe all R are equivalent value R. Here the feedback resistance also R, and here also R. Actually it is R1, R2, R3, R4 you're going to write for the differential amplifier. But here it is you have taken all R equivalent value R itself. And here 2 inputs, you're subtracting of 2 input. So VA and VB, the output will be VB minus VA. How is it? So here V0. So here differential amplifier, you can remember that you can write it in 2 ways. Either you can make a differential amplifier as an inverting amplifier, or you can make it as a non-inverting amplifier. Both are allowed, or both are possible. So if you want to make it as an inverting, this non-inverting terminal VB will be grounded. Or if you want to take it as a non-inverting output, it can ground the VA. So I mean to say output here, it is now inverting gain. So what is the inverting gain? It is minus RF by R. So your feedback resistor RF is R, and R1 is also R. So here it is VA minus VB. So VA minus VB. So RR get cancelled. Is minus of VA minus VB can also be written as VB minus VA. So I mean to say output is difference between two input terminals. So it is voltage applied to the non-inverting terminal minus the voltage applied to the inverting terminal. So this way it is used as a subtractor. So next, how can you use a differential amplifier as a summing amplifier? Here till now inverting and non-inverting amp, somewhere we have come across with 3 inputs, but here it is 4 input summing amplifier. So 4 input summing amplifier will be like VA, VB, VC, VD. So just observe the feedback resistor is must and this is a resistance. So you need to add here the 4 inputs with respective resistors 4R, VA, VB, VC, VD. So just observe the output. Yes, here subtractor, it is having a 4 input resistance, 4 resistance. Here it is a subtractor of 2 inputs. So VA and VB. Here in a differential amplifier, we can make it as an inverting amplifier or we can have a non-inverting also. So that is, if it is inverting, giving input to the inverting terminal and non-inverting terminal will be grounded. So same thing here we can observe. Subtractor can be done. Differential amplifier can be used as a subtractor by making your differential amplifier either inverting or non-inverting. So based on the gain, it is the subtraction of two input variables. So here it is minus RF by R1. So gain of inverting amplifier minus RF by R1. Here it is both the resistance are R minus R by R, VA minus VB. So R by R get cancelled. Their output voltage is minus VB minus VA. So I mean to say it is output voltage will be the voltage VB applied to the non-inverting terminal minus the voltage applied to the inverting terminal is VA. So next we'll move on to the summing amplifier. Here it is a 4 input summing amplifier. Till now we come across with inverting and non-inverting of 3 input. Here it is 4 input summing amplifier. So the 4 inputs are VA, VB, VC, VD. So here VA, VB is applied to the inverting amplifier or inverting terminal. VC, VD is applied to the non-inverting terminal plus. So observe V0, I can directly tell that the voltages, what are the input voltages VA, VB applied to the inverting, it will become negative. VC, VD applied to the positive, it will become positive. So I can tell directly output is the inverting as well as non-inverting combination of your inputs. So minus VA minus VB because of negative input terminal, VCVD because of positive input terminal. So it is 4 input summing amplifier. So just observe here again in differential amplifier, again you have many inputs. Again you need to apply superposition theorem. So first let me find out VA. So when you are finding one voltage at a time, so you need to apply superposition theorem. So VA, when you are finding out VA alone, VB, VC, VD has to be grounded. So here the VB terminal is grounded and VC, VD is grounded with R already grounded. So here VB is grounded, VC, VD is grounded. So next, what will happen to the VA, VOA? VOA is just R by R into V2. So VOA is R by R into VA. So that will be your minus VA. Similarly, here it is. Here we have taken the resistance as equal resistance. So here resistance factor will be cancelled. So VOB will be minus VB. Similarly in this. So when you are finding VB, you need to ground VA, VC, VD. So measuring the voltage across VB, VA, VC, VD has to be grounded. So we'll get VOB as minus VB. What will happen to V1? So V1 is your inverting terminal 1. This is V1. So V1 here also, when you are measuring VC, VD will be grounded like your non-inverting amplifier. You need to apply superposition theorem and you need to apply voltage divider rule. So when you are applying voltage divider rule, just imagine two resistors are in parallel fashion with a resistance R. You'll get R by 2. R by 2 divided by sum of the resistances R plus R by 2 into VC. So you'll get as VC by 3. Similarly, here VOC will be 1 plus R by R plus, this is 1 plus RF by R1, the gain times V1. V1 is VC by 3. So it is gain factor times V1. So this is just analysis, looks like you are non-inverting summer. Just go through it. So this is 1 plus R by RF by R1. R1 here, two resistance in parallel. Into V1 is, from this analysis, VC by 3. So if you simplify this, you will get VOC is equal to VC, and similarly VOD is equal to VD. So finally, what is VO output voltage? It is VOA plus VOB plus VOC plus VOD, means sum of all four inputs. So what is VOA? VOA is minus VA, VOB is minus VB. What is VOC? VC, VOD, VD. So I mean to say minus VA minus VB plus VC plus VD. So now output voltage is equal to the sum of the input voltages applied to the non-inverting terminal plus the negative sum of input voltage applies to the inverting terminal. It is sum of inverting inputs and non-inverting inputs. So now just try to do this problem. So in this is related to a differential amplifier. You need to find out the output voltage V0. So here they're telling R is 1 kilo ohm. So same, R is complete R resistance of inverting, non-inverting, feedback resistor all together. R value is 1K. So what is V0? V0 will be VA plus VB plus VC plus VD. So what is the formula says? Minus VA minus VB plus VC plus VD. So minus VA minus VB, minus 2 minus 3 becomes minus 5, minus 5 plus 9. So you should get 4 volts.